Well, hey everybody, this is Ken Krell. Welcome to today's presentation. I got to tell you, I am beyond excited about what's in store for you today. Whether this is morning, night, evening, wherever you are in the world, you are going to be super excited as every moment unfolds today. So just as we begin with this presentation, the typical things stand true. This is time spent for you. So I want to be sure that you value yourself and your time. And that means if you're going to distract yourself by messing around on the web or doing other things other than paying super close attention to what you're about to hear, you're going to be short-circuiting yourself. You'll be shortchanging yourself of the value that's really available to you right now. So as you watch this, throw your cell phone in the do not disturb. If you have anything else that's going to be distracting, like a instant messenger service or whatever, get rid of that one for a while. Close your door or invite people in to join you with this, because what you're about to hear is pretty amazing. Some of the backstory to oh, and by the way, one other thing, make sure you use the chat. That chat box that's on your screen is super duper important. This is a live event, so I want to be sure that you are live and talk to us. We will be here looking at that chat, having a conversation. I go way back to live in-person seminars when I can look in your face and so on. I know Lou goes back that way too, and to us, the value of enjoying the process is being able to communicate with you guys. So I want you to use that chat. You'll get more value out of it. We'll have more fun, and you'll trust me. The more you get us involved, the more excited you get us, the more value you receive. So the more you play in that chat and respond to things that we ask you and so on, the more money you're going to ultimately make. So that's the chat discussion. The gentleman you're going to hear from today is, I've known about him for a while, actually, and I've heard about him obliquely in the real estate circles that I've been traveling in for years. We are fellow Jersey boys, which there's always that alliance that we know someone's from the Jersey Shore, and you're from New Jersey. You're instant buds, and so we instantly bonded. Lou, I've seen on some of the videos from Todd Brown, and for some of you that know Todd. We had Todd on back in February. He's one of the smartest marketing tacticians and strategists around, and has positioned himself super well. Todd's become a good friend, and some of you have been on the webinar that we did with Todd. Lou has worked with Todd for a long time and is, in some respects, one of Todd's secret weapons. And you'll hear more about that in a little bit. And as we started looking at doing this webcast for you guys, it became more and more apparent that he is a force to be reckoned with. Some of you have already gotten access to his black book, and I got it earlier this week. And as you may have read in the emails, I'm sitting in the hospital waiting to see the doctor who diagnosed me with bronchitis. And so for those of you that were with me last week and heard me sounding like Brenda Vaccaro, that's what that was all about. Anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm reading this PDF of the 23, I'm calling them hacks, but the profit strategies that are in there. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm taking screenshots of my iPhone, sending them over to Chris, to my assistant, saying, Chris, we got to do this. We got to do this. And he's like, would you just stop? And then they call me in to see the doctor. I'm like, wait a second, give me a second. I got to finish this page. It was that compelling. So what you're in for is a giant treat, and that's no smoke. I mean, I can show you all the little screenshots I've made in the iPhone of what to do. So if you guys are ready, just give me a quick pop in the chat. Say I'm ready. Rock on. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I see it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, Mr. Lou Cozzolino. Hey, Lou. Woo!
All right. All right. Thanks, Ken, man. Love the energy. Listen, I am going to be very direct in this webinar, in this training, and I'm going to tell everybody on this call what they need to know the truth on how to create your own big money marketing funnel in less than 29 days. I can do this because it's something that I'm bringing to market very selectively, and you'll see why in a few minutes. So like Ken said, just pay attention, because in this webinar you will really be able to just take some of the strategies I give you in here, some of the swipes I give you in here, and you'll be able to affect your business. Okay, so let's roll right into it. It's a 4-part strategy, and it's to acquire new customers from traffic that converts. And it's going to be very different, and therefore it's going to be controversial for a funnel acquiring traffic and getting customers that works better than any model I've seen. I've seen a ton of models out there. I've been behind the scenes on a ton of models, and this clearly works the best. So you're going to get qualified endorsed traffic to convert into happy sales. And what I mean by happy sales is you're going to deliver something that's not going to oversell people, and you're going to deliver something that people are going to crave. The minute they get to your opt-in page, they're going to be sold. If you're thinking about opt-in rates and opt-in percentages and things like that, you are doing something very, very wrong. And I'll go over that in a minute. But happy sales and happy clients should be your goal, should be everyone's goal. If that's not your goal, you need to change your goals. Okay, and I'm going to teach you how to do it fast. And I've only taught pieces of this four-part strategy until today, okay, for you. Okay, yesterday, well, actually last week, because I did this for another class, a webinar class. So you are the second group that I'm teaching it to.
But you try harder.
Now,
but you're trying harder this time.
Yeah, yeah, I clearly am. So pieces that do things like this. I don't know if you know about ConversionFly, but it was just launched, and the co-creator behind it, this guy right here, he said this about me. I had built a software platform that was not break even. Lukasz jumped into my business, put his Black Book hacks to work, and immediately brought me to 20K a month. And then profit began doubling every 90 days to 2 million in under 2 years. Then I sold it for a big chunk of cash. If you have any chance to listen to this guy, jump at it. Now, as he's my long-term friend, I have a little insider gift for you, right? That might have something to do with that, so stick around. Now here's another gentleman, and listen to what he says. And Ken, make sure everybody could hear this. I just want to make sure.
Yeah. No, we're not getting any sound. We're not getting
Can
any.
you hear sound?
No,
Okay, let me play that right again. Hold on here.
GoToWebinar is not real great about that.
About playing sound? Okay.
If you can, yeah, if you can play the video natively, it might work that way.
I may be able to play it without my headset.
Oh, if you got the headset, that's the problem. Here we go.
You got a couple minutes?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say thank you for that, because that one email that you gave me in that call, it was all. You got a couple minutes?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say thank you for that, because that one email that you gave me in that call, it was awesome, bro. I mean, seriously, I normally, when I send out an email to the list to get appointments, I'm pulling like 2 or 3 emails. I sent that one email that you gave me on the call, dude.
Okay.
I got 35 appointments.
Get out of here, dude.
One email, bro. So got 5, 6.
So strategy sessions, 35 guys filling everything out.
5 sales. Handful of other people are interested. I didn't close them, but five sales locked. 5K piece for coaching. So 25 grand because of that one email.
Whoa, bro. So
yeah.
That's a radical game changer for you.
I would say so. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So totally, man. No, I just wanted to say thank you, dude. But really, because a lot of times it's difficult to try and crack the nut. But with what you got going on, man, that nut is cracked, bro. So thank you, dude.
Okay, so I just show you guys that to give a little clout on the things that I can do on the phone for you, for clients like you, for Dave, and things like that. So now I'm going to get right.
Put your headset. Do you have another video, or if not, put your headset back on.
No, my headset is on. Let me do that again.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
You're still a little echoey. Like you were much clearer before.
Yeah, some technical difficulties with the headset.
I love technical difficulties. It's okay. My expensive Yeti mic didn't work like for 2 weeks, and then I found out it was like the switch got weird. Hang on, guys. I want to get you better sound. You don't want to miss any of this.
Can you hear me now better?
Much better. Right, everybody?
Great.
How You guys happy now? Better sound?
Great. Ken, you're going to be editing this webinar big time.
That's why I make. Franz says.
All right, cool. So, good. Um, and let me just get rid of this because it's bothering me. Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to show you how to set up this profitable funnel in less than 29 days. It's going to be without a lead magnet. It's going to be without the standard crowded traffic avenues like Facebook and Facebook ads and Google and all that stuff. And it's going to be without the typical conversion strategies that you're used to, that you see, and tripwires and all those things. It's going to be different than all of that. So who does this work for? If you're on the call right now, if you have an info product or you want to publish an information product, this will work for you. If you are an author and you want to sell a book online, this also works for you. If you're a speaker and you sell seminars and things like that, this certainly works for that. If you're a consultant and you just have high-level gigs, that's actually what Dave was talking about. He's a consultant and a coach. If you have professional service provider, you do carpet cleaning, or you're a chiropractor or something like that, it certainly works for you. If you're a software developer, this method will work. And if you sell physical products, sales, supplements, things like that, it certainly will work for you. Here's what you're going to learn today. You're going to learn how to make your product stand out in a very crowded market. The market is saturated almost in every market, and it's because you can put up a funnel in days when you used to have to code a website and it would take months. So it's very, very crowded, but it's not crowded with good marketing. It's crowded with bad marketing, and I'm going to teach you how to stand out. I'm going to show you how to get endorsed traffic. That's not your typical JVs or Facebook ads or anything like that. And this endorsed traffic that I'm going to teach you to get is going to completely run your business. It's going to completely send leads and prospects and customers through the funnel that you build. And I'm going to show you how to get your product selling from every angle. In fact, I'll hand you, in this training, I'm going to hand you 23 sales hacks. I'm just going to give them to you. And in this training, I'm going to give you a few more. And you can choose to do it all in 29 days. All of it. The funnel, the product, the traffic, and the selling in 29 days. So this is who I am, a little bit about me. This is not about me, it's about you, obviously, but I just want to give you my credentials, who I am, what I do, what I like. That's me right there, okay? That's me when I'm happy, when a funnel is working well for me. This is me when I spend 19 hours creating a PowerPoint. You know, this is the real deal. This is not, it's not show. Like, we know what it is to work hard. I hope you know what it is to work hard. I'm sure you do, because you're here at 9 o'clock, and I credit you for that. Now, the next thing you're going to say to me is, how did that guy with that beard do that? So that's my wife. She's gorgeous, amazing, and yes, I don't know how I did it either. And that's one of my sons, and I have 3. They're right over there, and I like to hang out with them, man. That's why I do this. That's why my life is automated, and I work from home. Even though I work hard, I work long hours, but it's just really good. And this is my brother-in-law, and the only reason he made this slide is because one time I had him on my desktop like that, and he's like a Princeton grad. He was just making a funny face, and I had a client, a big consulting client, on the other end of the phone, and I had him as my screensaver. And I realized during the call, I was showing my screen, and I'm like, oh, that's my brother-in-law. And he's like, what did he say? He goes, oh, that is so nice. I'm like, no. He went to Princeton, And he's like, oh, that is so great. Listen, I just tell that story because I think it's pretty funny. And here's a quick story about you, played by me, and something you need to know right before I get into it. You need to know this method's going to work for you if you keep failing. If you failed, then you keep failing. And I'm going to show you how I failed. And it's going to work for you if you have no technical skills yet. And I guarantee you, if you're on this webinar, you had more technical skills than me when I started. That's a 100% guarantee. And this works for you if you have no relationships, no friends you could call to say, send my email, or not enough relationships. And this works for you if you have no funnel yet. So don't be scared. Like, I don't even have a funnel. Even if you don't have a product, this will work for you as long as you are very, very motivated. This works for you if you can't convert sales. You have a funnel and you just can't get it to convert. You just don't understand why people aren't buying your product. Your product is good. You feel it's good, but people aren't buying it. This is going to work for you if you can't get traffic. You do everything, but you try traffic. It doesn't convert to your funnel, and you just can't get it. You just can't figure it out. And this works for you if you are brand spanking new. If you just got on this call, just met Ken, you jumped on a webinar, and you know what? If you're brand new, this is a great place to be, because many of my clients come to me and say, man, I wish I saw this before I did anything. And most of all, when done right, this will work for you when you sleep around the clock. So here's the confession. I failed plenty of times, and I still do daily. In fact, I did not even know what email was when I got on the phone call for my golden opportunity. You're in the same spot I was in then, but I can assure you, you have a better opportunity today. So to that phone call. So the phone rang here. That's Applebee's. I was the general manager of an Applebee's. I had 67 staff beneath me, and I was making a good salary. And my friend got on the phone, and I took the phone call. And here's how it went. Here was his offer, his pitch. Make sure you do not write this down, because this could be the worst pitch in the history of pitches. He said, I have a company online. I said, I had no email address. I don't even know how to email. And that's serious. I didn't even have an email. He said, I'll show you some stuff. I'll send it to your email. I said, I don't have one. He said, it's in the real estate niche. I said, I knew nothing about the real estate niche, nothing at all. I had a home. I don't even know how I got it. He said, I have under 500 sales in 3 months. $500 in sales, that is. He said, I have no specific job for you. I was making over $100K a year. He said, I'll pay you 10% of nothing. Sounds irresistible, right? So what did I do? I just jumped aboard. I figured I would. I don't know why, but I just jumped aboard. Why not, man? 27 years old, I figured, hey, I'd jump out there and give it a shot. Old Joe College try. So the results were this, like I showed you, 20K a month, and then more. And again, remember, insider's gift for you at the end. But then I failed, right? That was 2 years I worked for him. And I did many of the things I'll teach you tonight. And the failure, this right here, that's my father, actually. I brought him in on a deal, and he was the giveaway brother. And it was a company where we gave away items to the customers that came in, and all they had to do was email for us, put their name in and their email password, believe it or not, and then that would automatically spin and send invites to everybody in their email account. It would say, hey, this is John. I was at Giveaway Brothers. I got an awesome gift. Go there. Well, I got 23,000 emails in 15 minutes. 23,000. And then Google and everybody else put the clamp on it. So we had servers spinning from China. One time I got a call from a guy and he said, listen, you got to shut it off. He said, I put my email in and I'm working in a cubicle over here and there's 60 people on my floor and and they all just got an email that said I was at Giveaway Brothers and I'm not supposed to be. And then I heard his boss call him to come in the office and that was it. So you could say that was a failed experiment. It broke even for like 6 months, but then we decided to shut it down. So I want to tell you that, and I want to frame that because I think failure, like Henry Ford said, right? Failure is an opportunity to begin again more intelligently, and that's what I did. So in the last few years, I've created millions in many funnels, many times for advanced marketers, for intermediate marketers, and for brand new marketers. And I'll tell you, I have to tell you this, results are not typical. I'm going to walk you through the specific strategies and promotions that are generating sales like crazy right now for me and my clients. I'm going to show you more examples and case studies and real campaigns this 4-part strategy created, though it's not a guarantee that you'll make the same amount of money they are. Sadly, most marketers will see what I'm doing, they'll see why it works, but they still will do nothing and make no additional money. It stinks, it's true, and now you know. But like me, you're here, it's about 9:15, right? Unless you're watching a replay, you're listening, and you are not typical. I don't think you're typical, and I'm sure you don't want typical results. Who does? So I believe you can get better results. Results like this. Here's a funnel I whipped up that did 16K from the wedding's bathroom. Crazy story. I had to launch this funnel, and I had to go to my I think it was my wife's cousin's wedding, and I had to get it out. So in the bathroom stall, I'm like sending this email, and I'm watching the sales, and it was, you got to do what you got to do as a marketer, right? So that's the wedding stall funnel. And here's a funnel that was late, right? The funnel was late. I didn't have time. I got it out 4 days late. It generated $35,543 recurring revenue in just 1 day. See right there, just 1 day to a list that I generated. Now, because of this one moment right here that marketers paid a hefty price for, I'm releasing what I do to you. And I'm going to circle back to this. So remember this moment, and I'm going to tell you about it a little later. So, the one big idea cornerstone. It's very important that you really pay attention right now, because these are things, this first big idea cornerstone, it's just gonna develop you in the way that you look at marketing, the way that you look at products, the way that you look at funnels, okay? You don't have to commit it to memory, don't get lost, but just really think and see the ideas form in your head, right? As your prospects they're exposed to more and more marketing and advertising and messages and bigger claims and promises, they become less and less responsive to certain marketing hooks and ideas. It just means this: there's a lot of products on the shelf. So unless something stands out, they won't get it. A lot of products, unless you stand out, they're not getting it. Here's an example. Facebook ads. I just typed this into Google. Facebook ad secrets, Facebook fan page ad secrets, killer Facebook ad tactics, Facebook ad secrets, Facebook fan page ad secrets. It's all over, right? It's just everybody's got a Facebook secret, right? It's not new, it's not fresh, it's nothing that's going to catch attention. The market's flooded. So you need to know the sophistication of your product, of your prospect. This is what I only know one other marketer that teaches this, and it's very, very important, right? This allows you to build a marketing funnel on a big hook and a big idea, which I'm going to teach you about, that'll catch their attention, generate interest, and get them to respond. It's different in every niche. Real estate agents have a different hook. I'm working with a real estate guy right now, and you need a different hook. You need to attract them a different way. They're at a different level of sophistication in the real estate agent niche and even the real estate investor niche. They're very highly sophisticated, the gurus, but the people coming in that are brand new, they're at a different sophistication. The people that have some products are at a higher sophistication. So it goes like that. Same with bodybuilders, right? One bodybuilder, a brand new guy that's coming into the market, you could say, hey, take this. It's going to build muscle because of X, Y, and Z. But if you have an advanced bodybuilder, you have to say, because of this Harvard study and the way that this new supplement heats up your blood, it causes protein synthesis at such a high level, you'll gain muscle without losing any of it, right? That's super sophisticated. Maybe a bodybuilder wants to see that. Information marketers, we're in a market that is very, very sophisticated on one end and not sophisticated on the other end. So you need to know who you're marketing to. People interested in weight loss, we'll go over that. We'll get into that. Scrapbookers, it doesn't matter. Every market has all different levels of sophistication. So level 1 is unaware. They have no idea that they need your product or anything. You know, there's a flashlight that is always on Yahoo. And when you click on that flashlight, you literally, it's like this mag flashlight that you can use in case the apocalypse comes, and you can see, 5 million yards. Like, it's just ridiculous, but you want it. I didn't know I needed a flashlight. I didn't know I wanted a flashlight. So they marketed to me unaware, and then they brought me up till I said, wow, look at this. I need this. What if Armageddon comes? I don't have a flashlight that can do this. And I wanted it, right? So then you have problem aware, right? So this is somebody that says, listen, I'm heavy. I'm heavy in my midsection, and I just don't know what to do. I know I have a problem. I don't know how to fix it. And then you have product aware. Okay, well, I know I have a weight problem, and I know all these weight pills are out there. I just don't know what weight pill to take. And then you have solution aware. Okay, I know I need this weight pill. I know, what type of weight pill, but how do I get there? And then you have most aware. Most aware, they know you, they know your product, they know the solution, and they want to know the deal, right? So, for example, at one point in time when fat-burning supplements first hit the market, the only thing that needed to be said was, take this pill and lose weight. Because of the prospects hadn't been exposed to that type of marketing message before, they were at the first level of market sophistication, so they responded to level 1 marketing message, and they bought ephedra like crazy. Imagine what would happen today if we tried to release a fat-burning supplement to the market, and all we said in our marketing was take this pill to lose weight. You see BioTrust on the bottom right there. LeftyBurn, that is a $100 million company, right? They don't say take this pill and lose weight. You'd get clobbered if you did that, and you'd lose a boatload of money. Why? Because today's weight loss prospects no longer are at the first place of market level sophistication. They are at level 3. Now, take this pill and lose weight is level 1, so they no longer respond to that marketing message because it's moved from them. It's not right underneath them. They don't relate to it. There's also another thing. There's also immature marketing messages. Now, one that is built on a marketing hook or big idea prospects have seen multiple times before is responsible for more marketing funnel failure than anything else. Okay? And that is the downright truth. The same old thing. Lose weight in your midsection by taking this. Gain muscle by taking this. Right? Use protein to rehydrate your muscles. Like, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's an immature message. Now, it's critical that we identify a hook or a big idea for your marketing funnel that is appropriate for the marketplace sophistication level of your specific prospect. Now, that's a lot of big words, but here's the deal. If someone takes protein and they have certain side effects with protein, protein gives you gas, protein is not making them bigger. We now know with their level of sophistication, they know about protein. They want to get protein, so we have to market to them at the place that they are, and we're going to market to them something that breaks down the protein better. We're going to market to them an enzyme, and we're going to say, you take protein shakes? Well, you're throwing 90% of your protein in the toilet. Click here and see why. Because you can only absorb 10% of protein into your body when you ingest it. But if you take this, you'll be able to absorb 99% due to this Harvard study. Take a look. Now, wouldn't you want to gain more muscle by getting more of the protein you're taking in to build that muscle rather than just flushing it down the toilet? Well, now you have a good big idea. You have a good hook. You have something to work with. So, what is a marketing funnel hook or a big idea? Well, a hook or a big idea is nothing more than the marketing angle you're using to grab your prospect's attention and present your marketing message and product or service to the marketplace. Your big idea. Okay, it comprised of four things. Prospect identification, right? You need to know who your prospect is and what you're selling, and this happens when you look into your market. Whatever you're selling, you look at what other people are selling and you start to dig out. Say you have, we'll stick with a weight loss product. You go to blogs, you go to forums, you look what they're talking about. You go where your prospect is hanging out. You look what they're buying, what they're being sold, how they're being sold, and you identify them. Then you get the specificity of their situation. What does your prospect need? What do they need? Because you want to give them what they need. What do they want? you want to give them what they want and what they need. Sometimes they don't go together. Okay, so you give them what they want in the marketing and you give them what they need in the product. The proclamation of a new idea. You have to give them something. This is what I do. When I come up with new big ideas, I write them down, and I think if I was at a party with all my potential prospects circled around me, right? And I'm speaking at a party, it's only my prospects, say it's the supplement niche, right? It's only supplement takers, and I'm having a conversation with somebody in front of me. And I say my big idea, and everybody else is having their other conversations. And the minute I say my big idea, all the people around me having conversations break conversation, and they look over at me. That is the proclamation of a new idea. That is a good big idea. And it needs to have a big promise. It needs to promise something that is compelling, something that they say, wow, I wish I had that. Like this, the big idea for this is you can get a funnel up the right way, getting endorsed traffic and making money within 29 days. And that's the truth. It's a big promise. It's also a big idea. It specifies your situation. You want to funnel up. You want your products to sell. Everybody does. And it identifies you. You're on this webinar because you want more sales. You want more customers. You want to help more people. So here's an example of a big idea hook, right? This is what I have. This is one of them. I just came out with it, obviously. It's the little black book. So prospects identification. Obviously, it's people who want to make money with funnels, right? That's it. They're marketers. They want to market products, or they have a product that they want to market in and they want to make more sales. Now, the specificity of the situation, right? They need extra help to make money, just like we all do. They need extra help to get more customers, right? That's their specific situation. The proclamation of a new idea. It's a little black book that has 23 secrets generating millions. Well, that's a new idea. What's in this black book? It's intriguing. It's different. It's better than 23 sales generating hacks. It's the little black book of 23 sales generating hacks. And it's a big promise implied. The promise is it's generating millions for bigwig marketers. What could it do for you? That's the promise. They're looking right in there. They're like, look at this. The promise is I'm going to make more money. It's not said, but that's the promise. And that's what these literally do, as you heard Ken. I mean, they work in my businesses all the time. And once you nail a big idea, the copy writes itself. So many of my clients come to me and I can't figure out the copy. It's because you didn't figure out the big idea. You didn't figure out the book, because once you figure out the big idea, right, this little black book, 23 hacks, okay, now I have to write the 23 hacks. And then I just have to tell the story of how I got the black book. That's it. Copy's written. Now, the traffic captivation page. It's not a lead magnet. It's just the hook. That's exactly what I did, right? I put it there. And I did it for a very important reason. I don't want an opt-in rate that's through the roof on something different. I give this example all the time. Say you are selling a vacuum and you come to my door and you say, hey, Lou, I have this 10-page PDF on carpet cleaning that I want to give you that'll make your carpet spotless. Can I come in? And I say, yeah, sure, come in. I'll take the PDF. And then you go into a presentation on a vacuum and you sell me a $1,200 vacuum. Well, am I going to buy the vacuum because I got a PDF on clean carpets? No. The answer is no. But if I approach that house, if you approach me in a different way and you say, hey, Lou, see this vacuum right here? I'm going to show you why, because it picks up this bowling ball. It can clean your carpet so spotless when the neighbors come in your house, they're going to think you recarpeted everything. Well, now, if I let you in, all you have to do is prove it. All you have to do is prove it. If you prove it, I have a chance to buy it. 1,200, 200, it doesn't matter. You give them, you immediately sell on the first page, and then let the sale happen. You need your first little yes. Does that make sense to everybody? Type in yes if you really clearly understand that. And Ken, I can't see the yeses, so you can just click me. You can just say they get it. If they get it, I'll spend more time on it if they don't. But I want everybody to get that.
I'm getting yeses here. I just unmuted myself. Yeah. Franz, Heather,
okay.
Keith. Yep, they're all saying yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Good. Okay. So here's why that is so profitable. They get sold on what they got sold on. Just like I told you, they get sold on what they got sold on. When people come into my funnel, they're already sold on the black book. They just need me to prove that the black book does it, right? That's what you want. You want them sold on your product's big idea, and then the sales pages or the video sales letter, it's just proof of the big idea. Then once you nail a big idea, like I said, the copy writes itself. This little black book, 23 hacks. I have to write down 23 hacks. I have to write down bullets. I have to make them good. I have to make them compelling. And then I have to write down the story of how I got to those bullets. Then I just need to put the offer together and make it a good deal. That creates yes momentum. They say yes there. They look at hack 1. They're like, wow, that's good. Oh, look, he proved that. That's yes 2. Oh, look at that testimony. He proved that. Yes 3. Oh, look at this hack. Wow, it actually works. That's 4. Oh, I've done this hack myself. That's 5, yes, right? So it creates yes momentum. It maximizes your take rate, right? So the more people that see it, the more people are going to buy it. We're not worried. We're not in the game of opt-ins. No one's in the game of opt-ins. You cannot put opt-ins in your bank account. Okay? So when I hear I got 57% opt-ins, it means nothing. It means nothing. I'd rather have a page that converts to 21% opt-in or 14% opt-in that does 14% sales when it hits the sales page. And this maximizes transaction value as I'm going to get into that in a minute. So once you have your big idea set up right, setting up your funnel is easy. Here's the funnel converters. Now, you need a marketing funnel layout plan. Don't get caught on this. All these guys, I have a tripwire, I have this wire, I have that wire. You're just selling a product. People care what type of funnel they come through. They care about a big idea and a good product. Did you ever walk into a store and see a good pair of jeans you liked and then say, well, you know what? They didn't approach me outside with a little free coupon, and then once I came in, I wasn't greeted right away. You like the jeans, right? So it doesn't matter what funnel you wrap it in. Don't get caught on that. Don't get caught on a funnel layout. There's a lot. I know a lot of them. Just get caught on the big idea and making a funnel convert. So here, you have a simple opt-in page. Prospect comes to your opt-in page. He says, wow, I like your big idea. I think I'll jump in. So he jumps in. Then you have your sales page. Nice and easy. It's a sales page. Talks about the big idea. Boom. He likes it. He buys it. Right on this page. It's your order form. I'm going to give you this order form. Even though it looks like that, it's had $1 million tested to it, and it's unbelievable. He buys. He goes here. It's your upsell. Here's what you want to do on an upsell. Write this down. If you have an information product, you want to amplify the speed. You want to amplify the speed. So, hey, here's the black books. Hey, great, you got the black books. How about you add them in with this at lightning pace? It's going to assist your product. You never want to take away from the product because the person will get mad. Oh, well, this is 3 more special hacks that I didn't reveal. Like, that's annoying. Even if they buy it, they're going to have a sour taste in their mouth. So you want to amplify speed or just amplify that first product. If you have supplements, you want to say, hey, that's great. You got protein, and it's the cleanest protein. It shows you're super smart. Now I want to give you this to make sure you get all the, like 90% of that ingested into your muscles, right? Or I want to make sure you have enough energy to lift with that protein, and you give them an energy product. Then here, they like that or they don't like that. They like that or they don't like that. They go to your next upsell. Make it easy. You don't need a special downsell, special upsell. Trust me. Trust me. Don't make it complicated. Make the next one the upsell and the downsell. That's what you need. That's what you need to start. If you really, like I'm telling you, most of the big market, they don't have like special all over the place, the guys that are really converting cold traffic. So then this next one, you need to think about what your prospect wants. You need to think what's synergistic. Hey, if he has this and he has this, what would he go out there and buy, right? And this is before you make the product. You need to know what they want. They want this from me. They want this from me. And what would they go buy from a competitor? And then you put that there as the second upsell. Then you can have a third upsell, like a thank you page upsell sometimes, and remember this, okay? You guys can write this down. 2 very good thank you page upsells are this. It's like, hey, congratulations on everything you got, and I just wanted to give you something free. a total free gift. You see, every month I come out with these new Black Book hacks, and I want to give them to you today for free. They're $27 normally, but today you get them free. And if you love them, you can get the next ones next month, and you don't even have to worry about swiping your card. I'll just charge you $27 automatically. And if you hate them, you just type me a quick email and you don't get them, but today you get them for free. Something like that. In supplement companies, you could do the same thing. You could say, hey, congratulations for getting Trivium Slim. I wanted to throw another Trivium Slim in your box today, and I wanted to do it for free. Here's how. I'm going to send it right in your box today, and every month I'm going to send you a new one so you never have to worry about running out, feeling fat, losing, gaining back the weight you got, and you don't have to go to the store. I'll just ship it right to you, and I'll ship it to you for free at the same rate. You never have to swipe your card again. Well, that's a great deal. They take it. That's a huge take rate, and that builds continuity into your business, and I would suggest continuity on the back end to build up your business. Okay, and then they cheer, prospect says hooray, and everybody loves each other in a perfect funnel world. It doesn't always work that way. It takes some time, but the process is simple. It's not always easy, but it's simple. Okay, that is going way too slow for me, and it's not that complicated. Very good. Okay, I have 12 more funnel maps for you if you are worried about that and your specific products. Talk to you about that later. Once your funnel is up, now we make it better. So this, you can screenshot this. I want you to swipe it, okay? This is that $1 million order form. Swipe it. The way it is, that ugly image, that whole thing right there, just swipe it. The ugly 100% guaranteed. There has been so many tests to this page, it's crazy. Ken himself said, man, that order page is ugly. And I told him, I said, man, I know, but it really does very well. So swipe it.
Absolutely true. I did. I was like, are you serious?
Yeah, no doubt, man.
And then Lou told me to the number. I was like, okay, I shut up. Never mind. Disregard that conversation.
Yeah. I tried to be so polite about it too. Did you notice? I was like, hey, I'll use your one, but
you were very diplomatic about that.
Right. Yeah. So here we go. So swipe this too, okay? This is a ClickBump offer. For you guys that don't know, and this is not any ClickBump offer, take a picture of this, the exact words that I put on here, okay? This converts at 65.1%. I know no one that's doing that. No one, zero. So if you see there on this little traffic run I did of over like 200 sales, you'll see that the ClickBump offer did better than the initiation offer. Okay, and it did it better sales, and it did 65.1%. Think about that. Add 65.1% sales to an order page for yourself. Now, I'll also tell you another thing. If you have a physical product, if you have a product that they could buy more than one of, what you want to do is put radial buttons on your order page. Radial buttons. Now, and to have 1, 3, or 5. Now, many people say this, and actually, I sat in front of a guy that spent $500,000 a month on marketing, and I said, yeah, you got to put a ClickBump in this, and we can't do it because we have one shopping cart. And so, do you hear what's wrong there? We can't do it because we have one shopping cart. So I'm gonna bank the viability of a $500,000 marketing budget on a $69 cart. That's going to be my bottleneck. I'm going to work everything around that. No way. He was leaving sales on the table. As a matter of fact, his funnel that was converting at $16, when I got done with it, it was converting at $43 initial sale. Initial transaction went from 16, and remember, he's sending $500,000 to it a month, to 43 some odd dollars. That's crazy, right? So when I tell you to add something, if you can't do it, figure it out, get it added. Okay, swipe this too, right? Take a look at this. This doubles clicks to the sales page, to the order form from the sales page. Think about that. How would that affect your business? It doubles clicks from your sales page to your order form. And it's simple. It's just restating the offer, okay? Copy that, take a swipe of it, and just don't get fancy. Copy it as closely as you can, obviously with a different product. well, I don't want to, you could plagiarize me a bit. I wrote it with some neuralistic language programming in there. It talks about the deal. It talks about why they should get it. It builds relationship, and it says, it's free, it's here, and you have nothing to lose, right? So there's a guarantee in there. There's a summary. There's a relationship builder, the whole nine, and there's a reason why I'm doing it. So swipe it. Now, I've got 26 more killer sales hacks for you later. So stick around and get sharp, because now I'm going to go into something that I love, right? I love this. No one does this, okay? So you need to know, you need to do this first of all. And I'm going to talk to you about that in a bit, but here it is. You need to get traffic to your site. Easier said than done. There's a ton of ways to get traffic. No shortage of traffic sources, right? Most people just run to Facebook ads, right? It makes me, it bothers me. You're not going to hear that from it bothers me, right? Because it's a third party. They could ban you. They could shut you down. I've been banned a billion times. I did this 16 credit card thing, and then I'm just like, it's a full-time job. Forget it. Forget Facebook ads. And there's other things, right, that you could market. There's endless supplies. But what I'm going to teach you is how to get endorsed traffic, okay? Endorsed traffic, and that's ready to buy traffic. Endorsed, right? Hey, look, go buy Lou's stuff. Go buy John's stuff. Go buy Ken's stuff. Endorsed, ready to buy traffic. And there's 5 types of that traffic. And I'm going to go over a few. Identical traffic, right? That's your direct competitors. That's identical traffic. Oh, I would never talk to my direct competitors. That would be a gigantic mistake. Whether they're bigger than you, whether they're smaller than you, this is great traffic. Synergistic traffic, products that make your product better. This is an unbelievable type of traffic, right? And I'll go over that in a bit. Out of the box penny traffic. This is traffic. There's no competition here. Nobody plays in this ocean, right? Nobody. No one in your market, no one you know plays in this ocean. Therefore, it makes millionaires if you get it right. The BFF traffic ring, okay? That's blog form and Facebook traffic, Facebook community traffic. It's very, very different. But I really key on the blog and forum part of this traffic. And then you have tiny traffic talent. That's little partners that add up to sales, right? We always want to evaluate the tiny traffic talent on sales. So let me tell you about the first few. Okay, identical traffic, your direct competitors. There's always a deal, okay? There's always a deal. My father taught me that a long time ago, and it's kind of how I came up with this method. He would always have a deal. I remember one time I was like maybe 7 years old, and he had all these watches on the table. He was a big Italian guy with Italian glasses, those big square glasses, and he was trying to get the batteries out with his big square thick fingers, and I looked over at him, and he looked at me and he smiled, and I went over there. He put me on his lap, and he put his glasses down on his nose. He looked at me, smiled, and he said, "Hey, you want to help Daddy take these batteries out?" And at least that's the way I remember it, and I did. And I remember those watches, he got them for like 50 cents, and they had like $50 and $75 price tags, and then he went and sold them for $10. And that, it just shows that there's always a deal. He always showed me that, and he always showed me never to stop telling the same people about different deals, right? He'd have irregular shirts. He did all sorts of liquidation. People would laugh at him for the stuff that he had, but he'd always go back with them with a fresh start with the new deal. So I encourage you to do that. If you have a deal, when you approach people, always go back. Always go back with the new deal. Okay, so anyway, the identical traffic. You both sell sneakers. Well, when they sell sneakers, they're my competitor. I can't deal with them. Well, maybe they sell more Reeboks and you sell more Nikes. So you go to them and you say, "Hey, let's make a deal. To all your non-buyers, I'll sell my Nikes because they don't like your Reeboks, and to all my non-buyers, you sell your Reeboks because they don't like my Nikes, right? That's a great deal." Or maybe you say, "Hey man, let's just compare notes. What's the best sale you did? What's the best copy you did? What's the best, and maybe he'll compare notes with you and he'll show you, "Hey, what do you do on your sales page? What do you do for this?" And you look at his stuff and he looks at your stuff and you form a relationship that makes more money for both. Maybe you team up and you sell ASICs. Are ASICs even still a shoe? Maybe you sell ASICs. If ASICs are still a shoe, they hate me right now. All right, so here's another. Synergistic traffic. right? They make your product better. It's the best traffic for you. It's toothbrush to toothpaste, right? You need it, right? You have a toothbrush, you need toothpaste, okay? This goes for supplements, right? You have supplements, you got fitness gurus. The guys that are working out need supplements, so you sell them supplements. You got info products and software products, right? So the guys that sell info products, you say, I want to sell my software product. The guy that has a software product, you want to sell your info product. It's kind of like me and Ken right now, right? It's synergistic traffic. He has software, I have info, right? So that's how it goes. Makeup, you know, and fashion gurus, right? You have makeup, they're fashion gurus. They tell people about what to wear, so they could offer makeup to them. And you could offer fashion to the people who like makeup. That's just how it goes. And these are just quick examples. So here, now you have your out-of-the-box penny traffic, right? And this is no competition traffic. And this is where big money is made, okay? Here's an example. This company Onnit, right? It focuses on memory, okay? Memory and focus, right? For the brain. So where do you think they sold this? Well, to the average market, they would sell to athletes that need to focus better and concentrate better. Maybe some businessmen and women that are very healthy, you know, that are competitive and play sports as well. But guess where they made the chunk of their money? They made it here. Selling to these guys. Well, who are these guys? They're video game players, right? So they did a whole gigantic promotion and they went into that niche and they made millions, right? Just selling the brain supplement to video game players. Well, now if you look for brain supplements, you'll have video game players because people went over there, but you need to think, right? Marketing is thinking. Don't be afraid to think. Copy what you see that works, make it better, but always think, right? What could you do? Where could you go? Who could like your product? Who would like your product? Who needs your product? Okay? And then you have the BFF traffic ring. And this is so big for a business. This is so big for steady, constant traffic. And no one uses it. No one talks about it. No one. Okay? And here's what it is. You go to Google. You look up bodybuildingforums.com, right? Bodybuilding forums. You're going to see 2 million results. There's forums all over the place, okay? You're going to go to a forum. You're going to go down below to the little corner, and you're going to hit contact us. There might be a phone call. There might be click here to email, and all you're going to say is, hey, I'd like to pay you for advertising. And they're going to write back, and they're going to give you this whole big marketing kit, and you're going to say, no, I just want to send an email to your list. And they're going to charge you about 1/4 of the price of that media kit. And you're going to go to lists as big as 100, 200,000. And what's so good about this type of traffic? What's so good about this type of traffic is it is responsive, and they will do a drop for you month in and month out. Month in and month out. It's not like a partner that you have to go to and say, oh, please do this. Month in and month out, they'll do it. So those are 3 simple methods, right? Those are the 3 simple methods. And just use them. Just use them. And they recently did this, right? Those methods did this, right? That's a lot of money, right? And that's for this guy. It's for him, right? He is known as the Guru's Marketing Funnel Master, right? Did over $1 million, and that's just in 6 to 8 months, right? So here's what it had him saying. Lou is quietly my secret marketing weapon. He has the crazy ability to know how to move people to buy. I have no idea where it comes from, but when it comes to setting up marketing campaigns that convert like crazy, the dude just nails it every time. Out of everyone I know, if I had to choose one marketer to be by my side to guarantee sales come in, Lou would be the guy that I choose, right? That's pretty, I was super complimented on that, but for you, what do you think I could do for you? What do you think I could do for you if I did that for him, right? So it brings us back here, right? To the only reason you're about to see something incredible, right? So I did a conference, and these guys paid a lot of money. Like the average rate, there was 100 people, the average rate was like over $3,000, $4,000 of money spent, per person. It was pretty great. And I spoke in this room, right? And then and I asked a question, right? I told them way more in detail about what I told you about just the traffic method, just how to get partners, how to do it. And there's so many ways to get partners. You don't have to do a 50-50, right? If you're brand new, you say, hey, listen, I'm going to give you 70%. What do you care? It's free traffic. Give them 70%. You know, and they have objections. Well, no, you got to, I only send you if you send me. Well, because that's what I do. Well, I'm going to give you 70%. Has things changed? I'm going to give you 80%. Get the traffic, make the money on the back end. Or, hey, I'm just going to pay you to do a drop. Or, hey, let me just do a webinar to your list. Okay, let me just do a full content one. Let me do it. There's always a deal, right? So make the deal, get the traffic. But I taught them in detail exactly how to do this, how to research it, how to find it. And they were blown away. There were heads nodding and going crazy. And at the beginning, at the end, I asked them this. I said, raise your hand right now if you're using Facebook ads. Raise them. They all raised their hands. And I said, the method I just showed you, I'm going to prove to you, is a blue ocean. Raise your hand if you're using it. No hands went up. No hands went up. So here's what happened. We then had a panel of experts, and there was a Facebook guy that was great. There was me. There was other people. Every traffic question was asked to the Facebook guy, right? Because people follow the trend. But the money is made when you don't follow the trend. That's where the millionaires are made. They're made on the beaches with nobody else, not in the rooms cluttered with people. So here's the 28-day sales launch formula that I put together for you. I'm going to give you a live big idea cornerstone training. I put a value of $249. I get over that for just consults, right? I'm going to teach you about the big idea, and it's going to be well over an hour. And we're going to dive in, and we're going to make it specific to your product, right? So we're going to build a big idea around whatever product you have. So if your product's flat, and if it's not getting sales like it should, it means it's flat, and it's not built around the big idea. And that doesn't mean you need to change your product. It doesn't even mean you need to have a product. It just means the angle of marketing needs to change, right? And I'm going to teach you how to get that big idea and nail it down, so when people see, if they saw your product on a shelf, they would pick it over all the other products. Now, the next webinar I'm going to do with you is I'm going to do a live funnel building and conversion training. I'm going to teach you all the hacks. I'm going to teach you how to get it up. I'm going to teach you how to build it, how to put it up, specific for what you're doing, the specific funnel you need, right? I look at funnels all the time. I get flown in with big CEOs and big marketers that pay thousands, and I tell them what funnels they need. I'm going to tell you what funnel you need to make the most ROI immediately, and then to make more money on the back end. Okay? And I'm going to go over all of them with you specifically in that training, in that live webinar. Now, I'm going to go over this live endorsed traffic training. I really just touched on it for you, but I'm going to show you how to find that traffic. I'm going to show you how to log that traffic. I'm going to show you how to rank that traffic. I'm going to show you how to build a literal binder specific to your niche that you will be able to hand somebody. You'll just be able to hand it to them and say, listen, call these people, get me traffic. And they'll do it. And much of that traffic is going to be 100% free. And I'm going to show you how to do that in that webinar training. So that's 3 webinar trainings: the live big idea cornerstone training, the live funnel building conversion training, and the live endorsed traffic training, okay? And that's a total value of $743. It's more, but I wanted to put a real world value on it because, of course, I'll stay and answer questions and things like that. And those trainings will, I'm sure, be well over an hour. Now, free bonus number 1. I'm going to give you all the Black Book Marketer 23 conversion hacks Video Vault access, okay? So the Video Vault, what I put inside the Video Vault was all the swipe copy that I use for certain hacks that I use in there. Hacks to get partners, hacks to do sales, hacks to sell products. I'm going to give you all the entire video. It's an hour and over an hour and 20-minute video on each hack, telling you specifically how to implement them. So as you're going through this course, as you're building the funnel out, you are going to be able to literally start just putting these hacks in, copy, paste, do this, paste, copy, paste emails. It's going to give you sequences. It's going to, when people leave your order form, you're going to have a 3-part sequence set out at the exact time, and it's going to get 15 to 20% of those guys that left your order page to buy. Right? And I could talk about it forever. There's a ton of hacks in there. Like Ken was saying that he saw so many, he's adding them to his business, and it's good because they work and you need to implement. When you get something good, you just need to do it, right? You just need to do it. You need to get it out there. And I'll talk about that in a bit. I'm going to give you free bonus too, that live taped endorsed traffic seminar that I told you about. I'm going to give it to you. Okay? That's a value of $97. It's a lot more. It's a lot more. Okay? I'm going to give it to you. It's 45 minutes. It's training very high-level marketers on this same endorsed traffic method, and it's how I built 2 businesses to over $1 million. Okay? So you're going to get that as a bonus. So everything you're going to get today, the live Big Idea Cornerstone training, $249, the live funnel building and conversion training, $249, the live endorsed traffic training, $249, the Black Book Marketer Video Vault, $97, the live tape endorsed traffic seminar, $97, total value of $937. And I want you to know these are real values. It's real. Free bonus number 3, my endorsed traffic binder membership site. Okay? This you're going to love. Okay? This is the same endorsed traffic binder I bring to every new client I take on that I told you the strategies of, and it has them doing 5, 6, and 7 figures in 60 days. Okay? The best part is you can take this, right, and hand it to a full commission employee, and I'm going to teach you how to do that, and they will get you traffic in days, even if they know nothing about your niche. Once you hand them this training, you give them the keys to this training, they will know exactly what to do. It's a 1-hour training. I'm going to give you reloaded partner swipe emails. I have one partner swipe email that the subject line is just JV, and it works great for getting partners in your niche. It's going to change your whole mindset on how to approach a partner, how to get them to send for you, whether to pay them up front, whether not to pay them, whether to give them 60% or 40% or 90%. It's going to teach you a whole different thought on approaching partners. It's going to give you a traffic ranking formula and a spreadsheet build out inside there, right? So you're going to be able to rank all the traffic with this easy 5-step formula, okay, from good to great to okay. And it's going to give you a spreadsheet to build it out, just a simple Excel sheet, but it's good. It works, so use it. Okay, and you'll get a 1-hour bonus call that I did with a $19 million traffic buyer. Okay, he bought $19 million in traffic in Google. So if you have any Google accounts, he lets out some things in there that are just gold, right? Just flat out gold. Value $299 for that training, and I have no plans to publicly release it. I will never release this to the public. Right now, that's what I'm thinking, because it's too good. And I don't want the competition, right? So I have it as a second upsell in one of my offers, but I never plan to publicly release it.
Lou, this part, I hate to interrupt you right here, but that one piece right there, I just popped in the chat to everybody, guys, that alone, I mean, if it's just that can transform your business over freaking night. That's giant and huge. You got to understand, people go bananas to try and build their business the hard way. This is so much better. I'll shut up now, but I'm like, oh my God. That's
yeah, cool. No, but I appreciate it, man, because that is, like, when I go into a business, that is the first thing I set up, right? Because if you don't have that, if you don't have constant traffic and endorsed traffic and good traffic, you have no business, right? So you need 3 things in business, right? You need a good product and a funnel. You need the traffic, and you need the conversion. And that's it. Good product in a funnel, the traffic, and the conversion. If you get all those 3 pumping, you're at a different level. So everything you get, like I said, the trainings, the three webinars, the Black Book Marketers Video Vault, the live endorsed traffic seminar, the endorsed traffic binder membership site, a total value of $1,236. If all this did for you, all it did for you was give you a funnel that generates new sales every day at break even. Just break even. Would it be worth it? Type in the box. If you had a funnel that just acquired customers every single day for no cost, would it be worth it to you? Simple yes or no. And many marketers miss this because they're like, oh, I want to make so much money on the front end. You want the buyer. That's what you want. You want the buyer. You want someone that took their credit card out and said, I trust you. Let me see your product. You want to prove to him the product is good, and that guy is going to buy for you forever. You don't want opt-ins. You want buyers. So if you generated buyers at break even, would it be worth it? What if it gave you the ability to turn $1 of paid traffic into $1 or more immediately of new customers? Like I said, would it be worth it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know you're saying yes, man.
I
want these guys.
I was like, I'm gonna add this thing. People are typing in yes. I'm like, oh yeah.
I get pumped up, man, because there's so many guys out there that make it seem so hard. It's not that hard. It's just mathematical, right? You do things the right way, and then you test and you tweak and you win. That's it. You fail, you fix, you win. You fail, you fix, you win, right? So what if it brought you an extra $5,000 to $7,500 a month? Would it be worth it? $5,000 to $7,500 a month. It was worth it for this guy, John. He flew in to see me. He's a copywriter. He flew in to see me for his business. He got on the phone with one day. I gave him 2 hacks because he says it right here. Lou, here's an update I'll think you want to hear. Since our call to address the low 10% show rate on client calls we're booking and the 2 black book hacks you helped me implement, my client now has a 55% show rate, with the 25 who don't show actually apologizing for missing and rebooking. Bottom line, you added $8,000 a week to my client's biz. Easy. Can't thank you enough, man. I'll be flying in August to see you in Palm Beach, right? I got on the phone with him a few days later, and I said, was it 8? He goes, it's well more than 8,000. Well more. Right? Just 2 hacks. And you are now going to be in my inner circle. So answer this. What is just one profitable marketing funnel worth to you? What would you pay for one if it was profitable day one? 10,000? Like these guys pay just to fly in and get me for a day? Is it 10,000? Is it 5,000? Is it Lou? I know it's valuable, but it's 1,500. What is it? What makes it valuable to you? What's it worth to you? I think you could see right now why this deal at a value of $12.36 is a no-brainer. But I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to add this for you, right? It's a special free bonus. Friday conversion calls. So you're going to meet with me on Wednesday, and I'm going to go over all those webinars. And then you're going to get with me on Friday. I teach guys in these calls that paid thousands. I can't disclose it, but thousands to get me for a year. It's a partner level Friday call every week. On every live training call we do together, I'm going to answer your specific questions as you start to implement for your specific product and even help you implement along the way. I'm going to go inside your funnel. I'm going to say, you need to move this. Let me show you how. You need to do this. Let me show you how. I'm going to give you live feedback. I'm going to give you my funnel walkthroughs. I'm going to show you what's working for me as I spend hundreds and thousands daily and weekly on my funnels. I'm going to show you the newest updated things for the 4 sessions. And I'm going to give you groundbreaking new ideas. Groundbreaking. This guy to the bottom, I would play him here, but you're not going to hear him. And then I'm going to have to take my video off, and then we're going to hear an echo. But I fixed his funnel in literally 4 minutes. And he now has 2 upsells in his funnel, and they're going to convert like gangbusters. He has a dog supplement. And when they buy it, he's going to say, hey, man, it just, thank you so much for getting blah, blah, blah subs. It shows you love your dog and you really care about your dog. And I know you'll want to keep your dog with the best joint health forever. That's why today I'm going to throw an extra one in your box for free. And then every month, to keep your dog in tip-top shape, I'm going to ship it out to you, and just simply at the cost you got it for today. You never have to worry about it. The best part is it's automated. You'll automatically be charged. See how I switched it? The best part is it's automated payments. It'll come out every 30 days, so you'll never miss it, never have to go to the store. And guess what? Even better, today and every month, I'm going to ship it for free. He is going to put on 30 to 50% upsells in his funnel, and they're going to be continuity. He just built a brand new business on continuity. These are the things I'm going to teach you guys. These are the things I'm going to help you with. That value easily is $1,000 for those 4 calls. Very easily.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Right. So everything you get today, the live big idea, the live funnel building conversion training, the live endorsed traffic training, the Black Book Marketers video vault, the live tape endorsed traffic seminar, the endorsed traffic binder membership site that you could just hand to somebody and they could run all your traffic for you. The Friday conversion calls with me, $9.99. That is a total value of $2,235, but you won't pay that today. I'm going to take off more than $500 for everybody on this call. Okay? So I'm going to even take off more than that. You won't pay $17.99. You won't pay $1,699. You won't pay $14.99. You won't even pay $13.99. You pay just 2 payments of just $6.99 with one catch. Don't go there yet. There's one catch, and you need to hear it. 2 payments of $6.99 with one catch, and it's very, very important that you understand this, okay? Because it is the first time I brought this to market. Like I said, I just launched it last week. I'm holding the members down to about 15. I did a very, very small webinar. I have 6 in already. And I want to make testimonials. I'm in the business of making testimonials, not sales. I'm in the business of making testimonials. That's what I do. I want to over-deliver. So I'm going to get rid of one $699 payment. I'm going to wipe it off tonight. Like I said, there's only room for maybe 4 or 5 more people in this. I know this is a very tight group. It was a very tight webinar. Tonight alone, I'm going to get rid of one payment. So you get it all for $699 right now, okay? You just go to boostify.com/28 days. But I'm not done. I'm going to put so much weight on myself that it's ridiculous, right? You're going to go through the entire 28-day program with me. So you can implement everything alongside of me. And if you don't think I delivered 10 times what you'll pay right now, you tell me via email and you get it all back. Listen to me. If you're going to buy this program on the guarantee, do not get it. If you're going to buy it on the guarantee, do not get it. You need to be willing to work and to hustle. But if you work and hustle, you know the guarantee is there for you, right? And I believe you'll work and hustle. Right in the text box, if you guys if you have me and have access to me and have access to all this, will you hustle? Yes or no? Because that's who I want in here, because I'm going to be working hard for you. This is a very crazy price. I'm going to package this into an automated product. I'm going to package this into an automated product eventually at the same price, maybe higher. But I want to do it with you and for you and build testimonials to sell even more and to help you out. Okay? I'm also going to give you this, Conversion Fly. You need to track your stuff. And this is only for the first people that sign up tonight, first 5. Okay? And the only reason I could do this because I'm very good friends with the guy. I didn't even tell him I'm doing it, right? But I'm very tight buddies. Yeah, so
Conversion Fly is awesome, guys. If you want Conversion Fly along with this, definitely. And to get started with it, best way to build your cash flow right now. Don't pay for
it. Yeah, so you know, no one could get this. No one can get it right now. No one can get it. It's going to close tonight, right, for $399. No one is allowed to buy it for less than that. No one is buying it for the monthly. This is closing tonight. Okay? So you're going to get, after 30 days, right, after your funnel is up, we're going to hook this up and then you're going to have your metrics. Then you'll get to run it for 30 days. So at the end of 29 days, your funnel's up. It's ready to go. You have your endorsed traffic binder built out. Okay, you have your conversions in place. Now you're just going to test and tweak. And you have this for the next 29 days. It's so easy. Literally, a kid could do it and read it, and it makes tracking simple. It makes it fun. Okay, and you're going to get that. So everything you get today, all this, right? The 3 webinars, the video vault, the live tape endorsed traffic seminar, the endorsed membership traffic membership site, the Friday conversion calls with me, a value of $9.99, the conversion fly after 30 days for free for 30 days, $99, a total value of $2,334. You get it all today for just $699. $699, just one payment. So go get it. Do not wait. Go get it. So Ken, do we have any questions at this point?
Yes.
Does anybody have a?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And actually, we've got a really important one that a few people have asked that's foundational to this. I've got a few people that do not have products yet. So they're asking, this sounds amazing. Jay says, this sounds amazing in all caps. Can you help me with that problem?
Yes, I can help you with that problem. You need to be, I will not let you in the program unless you say to me, you're going to work your butt off. But Black Book Marketer, I built in about 16 days, 16 to 20 days, okay? And I had no products or anything. I have now 4 products, a full funnel, and this is the 5th product. So yes, it can be done, right? You need to be focused, you need to do what I tell you, and you need to work at it. So if you want to do that, then jump in. And I can tell you this, if you're brand new and you're looking to make a product, this is where you start. This is going to save you a lot of money online because I'm going to tell you the truth, okay? And people are interested in selling you. They're not going to tell you the truth. Right? I told a marketer yesterday, he has a marriage affair product, right? So if someone has an affair, he helps restore them. And the guy is a gem. He turned down Oprah 2 times to speak on Oprah because he doesn't want to solicit at all, and he keeps his clients confidential. So I told him at the end of the webinars he needs to sell people. And he said, well, I don't feel right in doing that. There are words that trigger. I said, man, you have people on the other end of that phone call that absolutely need your product, and they've been sold shenanigans so much on guys that sell hard, and you're going to let them get off the phone and go to those guys. You have to, with every ounce in your body, get them into this program, right? And I explained that to him, and I'm explaining it to you. Understand this. Marketing is manipulation. That's what it is. Manipulation gets a bad connotation. Right? It speaks of something bad. You have to manipulate them to get them to do something. Good marketing manipulates to something good, right? I had to do things tonight to show you the value of this offer, and I will do everything in my power to get the select few in because I know I deliver. I know the product delivers. I know the product works. So why wouldn't I do it? Of course I would do it, right? So I would tell you, if you're focused, if you're ready, right? If you really want to do this, you want the online lifestyle, right? And listen, it's hard sometimes. There's nights at work. It's not all days on the beach. I mean, I'm talking to you at 10:30 at night, but I like it. I personally like this. I love this. I love talking to clients. I even like to interact more. But yeah, if you're ready to do it, you're ready to go do it.
Cool. Yeah, I agree with that too. And here's another thing too, Jay. And that is this. Yes, you definitely want your own product, but in the meantime, there's no reason why you can't do a joint venture with someone and sell someone else's product as well until you determine what you really like. I mean, that's how I first got started. I began actually with licensed stuff. I used label rights and branding.
Yeah, you certainly can.
There's tons.
You certainly can do that.
Yeah.
But I would tell you that when you do that, you want to be the expert. So in other words, if you say you sold for me, you want to be the expert. You want to create yourself into the expert. Hey, I'm the online marketer, and I work from home, and every month I take the best things I have and I give them to my tribe. And this month I want to give you Black Book Marketer. Opt in here because you want the lead.
Yep,
You
exactly.
want the lead to be able to make the back end money. So I can certainly teach you how to do that.
It's your positioning. I mean, and so Jay, just think about, and this by the way is for you, Rosamund, as well. Think about what that strategy means and just how we are able to take it from a number of different positions. But yeah, the key. I mean, you want to have your own. You're going to make the most money with your product to very begin with. So definitely, Martin is in. He's on a 32-day business trip. And Martin, where are you in Asia? Because you may be close to me. So he wants to know, can he get started late in the program because he's got to deliberate on his funnel. The first thing I just want to answer a little bit of that is, if you're going to deliberate, I would say before you begin your deliberations, at least listen to the first few sessions you can, even if you've got to listen to the recording of it. So that way your deliberation has help, right? But I'll let
Yeah, these will all be recorded. These everyone, every call, every webinar, even the introduction call tomorrow, it'll all be recorded and it'll be put in a private members area for the launch formula.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're
But,
deliberating,
but I would tell him if he can't get in by like, and I'm going to be frankly honest with you, man. If you can't get in by not next week, but the week after, you're going to have a lot of catch up to do. So, I mean, either get in within the net, like either make sure you get to it within the next 10 days, or you miss out on me, right? And, I'm not saying that to brag, but I can offer you a lot of help. So I would say if it's past 10 days, don't get it.
you're in Bangkok. I can't believe it. Yeah, I would absolutely. Oh, okay. Um, I'm reading his comments. I mean, one of the bigger hospitals here is his client. Definitely, Martin. I'll tell you what. If you can do this now, let Lou help you determine what you're going to do with the medical tourism business. It's huge. In fact, there was a meetup about that, either just happened or just coming up. So let us brainstorm that for you, because I'm planning on being in these calls as a client, because it's that important to us for our business. So if you can leverage that, do, especially if you can get on the live stuff, and it's worth being up at weird ass hours as I do for that. So I would take honestly. I mean, yeah, Martin says I can listen on the road. Do it, do it. You got Skype, do it, man. I'm telling you, if you can get on Wi-Fi, do not let distance or whatever get in the way. I mean, absolutely. It's just, especially if you're at a crossroads of having to make a decision. Now's the best time to leverage Lou's expertise to make that decision. So, I mean, absolutely, I would do that. Um, so,
Yeah, so any other questions there in the box for me?
I'm not seeing anything else, guys. Anything else? By the way, who's in? Just pop in the chat. Let me know who's in, so at least I can get an idea. So Martin, go ahead and if you can, I'm not sure where you are. You say you're on the way to KL, and I know, of course, where Kuala Lumpur is. But let's get your spot reserved while you can get in, and you can definitely listen on the road. I'm not sure how I can reach you in 7 days, but go ahead and do that now while you can. Other questions here. So I see Tim is in. Larry says I'm in.
Awesome. Well, welcome aboard, guys. It's gonna crush. So I'll send you all an email. I'll send you all an email tomorrow morning. On the time, 3 o'clock. It'll be the introductory call. You'll be in with everybody in the class, and we'll rock it out.
Okay. Let me see if anyone's else. Martin's in, so that's great. Okay, so Martin, I'll get with you in when you're back here in Bangkok. So no worries about that. I'll SMS you my number here in Bangkok. Well, looks like it's the first time I had somebody actually from Bangkok on one of my webinars. That's hysterical. Very, very cool.
Becoming a celebrity in your hometown.
I tell you what, yeah, it's absolutely true. It's amazing. So very cool. Let's see. Billy is in and Trish is in. So great. Okay, cool. Otherwise, you guys, I don't see any other questions here. I can't say more strongly how important this is, both for our company as well as I think for you and what you guys are going to be doing. So let me welcome you in advance and congratulate you. A great, great, great decision. Grab the spot while you still can and plan. We're starting tomorrow. Was that when we're starting, Lou?
Yep, it'll start tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Will be the introductory call. It'll be. I'm still literally like this is so brand new. I'm still putting together the membership site for them to for the one membership site for me to put the recordings in. So it's live as live could get.
Okay, well, that's 2 o'clock in the morning for me. So
Oh boy.
I know. Let me tell you something though. I'll be there at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's that important to us in our business, So you guys, if your business is important to you, if you got to be someplace at 2 a.m. and trust me, since most of you are U.S. and a lot of Australians here, 2 a.m. For you in Sydney is only 5 a.m., which isn't so terrible in New South Wales. Join us, you guys. Get in because this is going to be really important. And I would encourage you as much as you can do the live with us. Do the live with us because you're going to get the most value out of that to be able to get questions answered and brainstorm with it. I mean, I'm going to be in as a client, so this is we're all going to get to learn from each other, and I really encourage you to join us. So for those of you that haven't gotten in yet, go do it now because it does start tomorrow. So Lou, thank you. I'm thrilled to be part of the inauguration of this, so we can grow together. I did, by the way, see the video of you on stage at that event. It was freaking magic.
Oh, awesome, man. Thanks.
Yeah, no, I did. I did see it. I saw the whole thing. And the funny thing is, when you talked about the Facebook guy, the thing that's so remarkable is that the Facebook guy that got all the attention was banned from Facebook for a year, and he even said that in his presentation.
Oh boy.
But yeah,
Oh yeah.
but everybody wanted to, even though he was banned, everyone still wanted to talk to him. And I keep telling people, and you guys have heard me say this before, if you're putting all your eggs in a basket where you don't own the basket, what business do you have? So you want to use strategies just like what you heard today, and you've heard me talk about the levels of awareness too. We're on the same page. We're very consistent. You got to reach people where they are in that funnel, and so you're gonna learn from a guy who does this in giant ways. So, Lou, thank you so much for sharing this. I plan on seeing you at 2 o'clock in the morning. I hope the rest of you are joining us as well. There is obviously this time sensitivity here, you guys, because we're starting. So get on the horn right now, and welcome to all of you. And I'll see you guys hopefully at 2 a.m. tomorrow, my time, not your time.
Awesome, man. Thanks for having me, everybody.
All right, good night, everybody, or good morning, or wherever the heck you are in the world. Thanks again, everybody. Thanks, Lou.
You got it. Bye.